now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to bye. Is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Digging in, Jung, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Jung charging this one, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. Fernandez is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Into the box now. Park. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Joseph is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Nothing for the White Sox in their half of the first. Time for the Twins to swing the bat. You're watching MLB Network. Number 35, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Lee. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Twins, the designated hitter, number 32.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So coming to the plate, Jung, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Jung. And that's the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park. but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Stepping in now, Thomas Joseph pitches way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Line, that's a base hit into left field. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Striding in, he takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Park. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Kim, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Kim goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. And he lays off there 1-0. Playing here in his age 34 season. This is his first year at the big league level. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Lee moves over. 2 gone. Up next for Chicago. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Kim is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The bouncer to the left side. Kim scoops it up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Lee.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Batting it.
Now with the plate,
number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Takes it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Kim trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Lee A 32-year-old veteran. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Twin. Stepping in, Park, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. Kim is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jung. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready for another chance. Jose Fernandez, man at first after the 2-out walk. Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jung, he'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kim. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Popped him up. Number 13 over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Thomas Joseph. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Park has a play, and that retires the side. Ready now for the White Sox. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Kim is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, he flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... The next twin up, number 55, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 55.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will line up a foul ball. Strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. And that's the first down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So striding forward now, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, originally from South Korea. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
So striding in, Kim. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball, and he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Lifted into center field. Lee is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now
digging in now.
Number 11.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Pro gets in there from short right field. And settling in now, Kim.
Leading up
Base
for
hit
the
in his
Twins,
first trip.
the third baseman, number 63.
Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On a line, that's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Digging in to try it again. Jung, he flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 0-1 the count. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Oh, ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Digging in once again, Kim. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Kim going back on it to the track. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now batting, the first baseman,
In now, Thomas Joseph. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready now, number 13. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Jung. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Digging in and looking for more. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You know, they say pitching is about location, location, location. First 2 pitches into that at bat, really good. Mark, the third one, not so much.
You know, that's where the game's changed, Dan. You used to see 0-2 and guys would almost throw one to the backstop, waste a pitch, bounce something. Not the case in today's game. Guys are going right after you, but he definitely missed his spot right there.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Lee going back, still ranging back. Gone!
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
1-0 the count. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right here.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lee is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Stepping in, number 55. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 55.
First offering on its way. Soft liner towards short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Coming to the plate now, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Lee. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Park becomes the first out of the inning. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. The plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Fernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Your attention,
Gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 40.
Ready for another shot now. Oh, it was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, number 11,
First delivery to him on the way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Park going back, and they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Park is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty B, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. At the plate, Jung. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Oh, shading to his right. And the inning is over. Now to the plate, Park. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Joseph is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kim. No hits to this point. And that misses ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the rookie first baseman. Oh,
the last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Kim. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed of the breaking ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kim becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
There's ball four. Standing in, number 55. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch curveball, swung on and missed. Strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Here it comes, 0-2. Up next for Minnesota, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup. Take it deep.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up to the plate. Oh, he'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hit to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Jung comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 15.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit Weekly back to the mound. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Kim, base runner at first with 1 out. Strike called, now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two pitches fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Jung barehands it. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground is short.
Hey, that's great.
Back to first, and he throws it away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. In there, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Hernandez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Jung, 30 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Now batting, Lee. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hard hit at third. Right to him. And a good throw gets him one gone. At the plate, he went deep last time up.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
Liner towards second. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
But the runner's back easily. Standing in now, Kim. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Hit high and deep to right center. Park on the move. He makes the catch, and we are headed to X. Now at the plate, Park. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put them at a disadvantage with the count.
Stepping up now. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Kim takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. So digging in now. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Popped up. Kim in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Kang comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH.
Leading off for
Lee.
the
He was a
Twins,
ground out victim
the
last time
designated
up.
hitter, number 32.
Lays off 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a
Now
lead-off double.
Number 7.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Swing and a miss for strike one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Into the box now, Kim, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this is down. And that should do it. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top